Ciao Bella, welcome to Bella Uncinetto. I'm Christina, and I'm so glad that you're here with me today. If you're new, welcome in. If you're returning, welcome back. No matter how long you've been here, I always appreciate your time. We are here for days 4 through 6 of the Love Your Craft Advent event that I'm doing, and I'll explain a little bit for those of you that may just be finding this video and didn't see the other two videos. Maybe 2 videos. I don't remember. Yeah. Yes, 2 videos. The other 2 videos. So what am I talking about? I ordered an advent box, a yarn advent box, October-ish of 2025, because you have to order them in advance. And lots of things happened. There were some issues with tariffs. There were some issues with shipping. There were some issues with where I live. So the box did not get to me in time for me to start opening it for like the December Advent process, which is fine. I thought that may happen. It did happen in 2024 when I ordered an Advent box. I didn't open it until my birthday in 2025. So I did post a video where I was like, okay guys, what do you think I should do? And there's always a lot of stuff going on in December anyway. And I kind of have an idea for my birthday, so I didn't want to open it again for my birthday. However, I just got a wrench thrown in that plan, and a new idea came to life. So I might be changing what I was going to do for my birthday anyway. But that's neither here nor there. If you're interested in that, from March 15th to March 22nd, which is the week from my grandfather's birthday to my birthday, I always do something to honor him, to celebrate myself, to celebrate my birthday with you all. So you can tune in for that in March. But I decided that I didn't want to open it in January because there's always a lot of like New Year's resolutions and goals and all kinds of things that are happening. I mean, there's lots of videos all the time on YouTube, but I wanted to give this box the attention that I think it deserves, because it takes a lot to do something like this, to dye the yarn, to come up with a theme, to do all of those things, and I didn't want to rush through it, right? Now, I don't know how many people are going to watch, but I know that I wanted to take it as slowly as I could with what fits in with my life and my schedule. So that's what I did. I showed you days 1, 2, and 3, and I've already shown you kind of like the little extras that were in the box. Now, I don't have the bag with me right now because I was meal prepping. So I meal prep on Sundays, which is what today is. So I am kind of filming in advance, okay? Because that's, again, what works for my schedule. But I wanted to work on the project while I was waiting on everything to cool down. So I do all of my meal prep, separate it into all of the containers, and then I have to wait for it to cool. But I have to watch it because my daughter's cat is mischievous and curious. Let's just use some kind words. um, so I have to really, I can't leave the area. I can't even cover it. I've tried covering it and he knocked it over and ate it all anyway one time. Really, really, really. He got really sick, which he deserved that because he gets fed well, very well. So he's just a glutton at this point. Anyway, I was like, I'm gonna work on my project so that I can, keep my mind busy, and I can do things while I'm waiting for the food to cool off. So anyway, that's days 1 through 3 that I opened, and I've been working on it, but I don't have the bag. So I'm gonna show you what I'm doing and the pattern that I decided on. When we left off, I was talking to you about the potential of a table runner, and I had a couple of ideas that were running through my head. I did decide to go with the Letherco pattern just because the Christmas, I think it's called Christmas Cheer pattern. I'm pulling it up on my phone. The Christmas Cheer pattern was not gonna work. I didn't want to open the big hank, and I wasn't gonna be able to use all the yarn if I did the Christmas one. And the goal is to put as much of the yarn as possible into this project, because just like with this one, I didn't want to leave any I didn't want to leave anything like where I have the yarn sitting. I have plenty of yarn, so I don't want to leave it sitting and then not have something to do with it. Although I am running into a little bit of a problem with the pattern, not the pattern itself, but when I'm trying to do the repeats, I'm ending up with not a significant chunk, but a little bit of yarn at the end. And I think, well, we'll talk about that anyway. Let me pattern first. Squirrel. Okay, so this is the one I ended up going with. It's called the Dragonfly Table Runner. And this is a Letherco pattern. Letherco is no longer in business, but I do still have lots and lots of patterns from when I had the subscription box. And you would get patterns with the subscription box. I do actually have the Dragonfly yarn. It's right over there. I can see it. But I'm using this yarn for that. So I am going to show you just again what the little hanks look like before I, oh, and you can kind of see the bag too. Look at that. Okay, so these were the little hanks that I unboxed with the first three. So the white one, this way. This one is called Follow the White Rabbit. This one's called I'm Late, I'm Late. And this one is called Hello, Alice. It wasn't actually exactly in that accent, but that's how I say it, right? Hello, Alice. The blue one. So I started working it up, and oh my god, this yarn is amazing. Okay, so we'll start with the first one, and I have not woven in any of my ends. Did not weave anything in, so just there is the white rabbit. Okay, I'm gonna turn this light on. Sorry, I'm all over the place, you guys. I'm gonna turn this light on. Maybe that'll help. Okay. I don't know that you're gonna be able to see. You cannot see. I'll see if I can get a better picture. But this is not all just white. There's white and gray mixed in. I don't know if you can see. I'm trying to hide my face so that it focuses on the yarn. And it is sparkly yarn. I did get the sparkle DK. And then this is the I'm Late, I'm Late. I love the little flecks of the orange and red that show through. And then this is the Hello, Alice. Right, so this is what I have so far. Oh, you can kind of see it when I pull it back like that. The different, at the very bottom, the grays and whites. And then the middle one isn't the same color, white all the way. It's more of a creamy color. But that's the first three. And so I have done this, but this is the problem that I'm ending up with, okay? This is how much yarn I have left, because it won't make another repeat. So what I think I'm gonna do, I don't have any of the first one left, because I had to do the chain, the base chain, and then so like this is literally all I have left from the first one. This is it. There's like nothing. I could probably cut some of this off. Oh, and the tail over here on this side. But this is it, right? But for the other two, I have this much yarn left. So what I think I might do is maybe make something smaller with this, just because I want to use it all. Okay. I don't know what I'm gonna make, but I have the other one upstairs, and I might just make like a magic ball, like start winding it, and as I run out, or as I finish each one, just add it to the ball, and then who knows, maybe I'll start with, because this is gonna go, I think, on my dresser. That's what I've decided, and my dresser is pretty long, so what I might do is, once I finish going all the colors, I might take this and go around, like, I don't know if I want to do a border, or, because I was thinking it'll end on the color that I'm on. So if I just kept going, and then it would kind of be in reverse, but a whole lot shorter. I don't know. What do you think? Should I add it to it when I'm done? Should I put it on the border? Because I do still have, I mean, I have lots and lots, but I do still have the big giant skein as well. Maybe I'll use the big giant skein and make a second one. I don't know. I haven't gotten there yet, friends. Anyway, that's what I have so far. Please let me know what you think about in the comments. I love this yarn. I really, really do. I've been cleaning and washing dishes and doing all kinds of things. My hands are really, really dry, and that yarn still did not feel any kind of terrible in my hands. So that was wonderful. All right. Now we are on to 4, 5, and 6. Okay. So let's see here. I still have 25. It's a whole skein of yarn. So that's why I'm wondering if I should put that as the border, the magic ball that I make, because my thought was, and I have no idea what colors I'm working with, okay? So here's my thought. Once I finish all the colors, then I thought I would take this, okay, and start a border here, okay? Come here, do like 10 more rows of the pattern, and then come back down on the other side for the border, and then come to this end and do 10 rows this way so that it evens out in the color. But if I'm gonna add the magic ball to it, would that matter? Or should I do something else with the magic ball? I don't know. I just don't want to throw away the yarn because it's really, really nice. And I don't know. If you have any ideas, put them in the comments. But there we go. Here's this. Okay. This is bags 1, 2, and 3. And then, did I turn it around? I did turn it around. So, if you haven't guessed, because I didn't say, this is Alice in Wonderland themed. Here we go. 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so we'll open these. Okay. Here we go. This one is Down the Rabbit Hole. Okay. And I'll show you what it says. Down the rabbit hole. Okay. Can you see it? I don't know. I don't even know if it was at camera height. Here it is. Just want to put that there so I don't lose it. Ooh, okay. So we have more of this blue. But look at the flecks that are in there. You see? There we go. And then if I turn it, all right, that's pretty. Okay. All right. And then 5 is a very tiny door. A very tiny door. See that? A very tiny door. Yep. Okay. So I absolutely love the way this is turning out so far. Try. Okay. Okay. That got green real fast. You can't see that at all. Oh my goodness. You cannot. There we go. And even still with that blue light, it is just not. But yeah, that is. There we go. That's a little better. Yeah. All right, so there's the 2 of them together. Okay. And then this one is Drink Me. Okay. The little bottle. Oh, I didn't show it to you. I'm sorry. Drink Me. I love how they're all so squishy. And they're supposed to work well together. I mean, that's the point. But sometimes you'll get yarns that, in theory, are supposed to work well together, but in reality, they don't. So this is Drink Me. Ah, all right. So you have like, there's a little bit of shading, more than speckles. So like this one has speckles of color, right? This one has more shades of color in it. That's nice. All right. So I will take a picture and post it so you can see it a little bit better. But there is Down the Rabbit Hole, A Very Tiny Door, and Drink Me. Very lovely. And then I think, right, if we put them like this, right, that's how it will go. So you can sort of see the change in color. And I will lay it out and take a picture with all of it together and put it on my posts so that you can see it. Oh, I am using a 7mm clover hook for this. I did not say that before because the pattern calls for, it's a worsted weight yarn, and it calls for an 8mm hook. So they want you to use an oversized hook. But I didn't feel like an 8mm with a DK weight yarn would be a good idea. So I'm using a 7mm. Probably could have used a 6mm, but then it would have been even smaller. And I don't know, maybe I'll regret my choice later, but I love how it's working up. It's working up very beautifully. The only complaint I have about this yarn is that the stellina, the sparkle, comes off so easy. So I have to be very careful when I am working with it, that if I snag a piece of that, that I don't just jerk in reaction, because then it just falls off and breaks real easy. Okay, so that is the Love Your Craft Advent for today. And this is, I didn't say that either. This is Wildflower Yarns. It is the Wonderland Advent box, right? So it's not called Love Your Craft. The Advent box is not called Love Your Craft. It's Wonderland themed, if you can't tell. But I have the Sparkle DK white yarn. Each of these is 45 yards. So it's 20 grams, 45 yards. And it is superwash merino, nylon, and stellina. I went over all of this before, but just so that you have the information if you've never seen this video before, or never seen this series. And I will be doing this throughout the month of February. And I am doing 3 at a time because that's what fits my schedule, right? So I am filming in advance. I'm trying to batch record, and I'm just trying to keep it honest. But I do really, really want to give this yarn its due. So that's why I wanted to take the time during the month of February to get this done. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Let me know what you think about how it's looking so far. I know it's a hot mess with this. And then I would love ideas for this, because I have this one, the Follow the White Rabbit. I have about this much left of that as well. So I am just going to make a magic ball of it and then see what I can do with it. Okay, so thank you so much for tuning in. I will be posting this in my Facebook group as well, so if you want to follow along there, you are welcome. And until I see you again, be well, be safe, and be the change you wish to see in the world, everyone. Ciao bella!